for Middle East peace. He's a real estate developer who has previously praised Donald Trump's dealings with Israel. All right, let's get more now with Gabriel Noronha. He's a fellow at the Jewish Institute for National Security of America and a former U.S. State Department advisor on Iran under Donald Trump. Well, look, let's just start with this claim here from Donald Trump that he could end this war on day one. I mean, how do you view that claim, and what do you think that says about the way he's going to approach what really is becoming a very complicated region?
Well, peace is a process, and peace is going to start on day one. Again, look, the Middle East is a complicated place. It takes a long time to get a final deal, and every deal can go in different directions. But what I'm pretty confident is that there's going to be a new paradigm, a new set of foreign policies that won't reward terror and that will create incentive structures for all the parties to come to a deal, to have a settlement, and then ultimately to try to rebuild the area. There's not a lot of obsession with the old way of doing things, obsession with saying things have to have certain names. And that's going to unlock, I think, a lot of things that are going to contribute to both peace between Israel and Gaza and Lebanon, as well as unlocking Arab partners to hopefully come in and assist with reconstruction and a more stable future out in there in the region.
Yeah, and I think, just kind of building on what you said, there was some fear among Palestinians in particular about some of the moves that Donald Trump made in his first term, particularly the way he handled moving the U.S. embassy to Jerusalem, his policy on the Golan Heights. So when you talk about rebuilding the area, when you talk about names, which obviously are very important in that region, is there a concern that that could have the same effect on the Palestinian side?
Well, certainly if you believe that the last 30 years have been a success for the Palestinian people, then yes, you should want to have the status quo remain the same. I don't believe that the last 30 years have generally been a success for the Palestinians. I don't think the status quo is great for them. I think, again, that obsession with, hey, we have to accord to every single Palestinian demand has gotten the Palestinians nothing, hasn't brought peace any closer. And in fact, it sort of enabled their idea that if they hold out just a little bit longer, maybe they can get this perfect deal that gets them all of the Israeli territory.
I want to get
nonsense, and I think changing that in their minds will hopefully get them to a better place.
I just wanted to get to Donald Trump's relationship with Netanyahu. We obviously heard that effusive praise, but we know that it's been a bit rockier than that between the two. How do you think that relationship will play out? And, we've seen Joe Biden really without a lot of leverage over the prime minister. Do you think Donald Trump might have a bit more?
So certainly a little bit of a rocky relationship in 2021 as President Trump was leaving office. I think they've spent a lot of time, Prime Minister Netanyahu has certainly done a lot of outreach to President Trump to try to repair that relationship. They've talked a couple times now for pretty long periods. So I think we're going to have a pretty robust relationship. There's also been a lot of other Israelis across government working to form those relationships within the Trump administration. So yes, I think it's going to be a positive relationship. In terms of leverage, whether you're seeing this from Mike Huckabee or President Trump, what you're going to see is less sort of demands and more, hey, can we work constructively together? What is best for both of us? Trying to do reasons rather than leverage and pressure on the Israeli government.
Yeah, really interesting stuff. We'll have to see how that exactly plays out with a second Trump administration. Gabriel Noronha, former U.S. State Department advisor for Donald Trump in that first administration. Thank you.